This is Jammin with Kron Rex.
And don't forget to subscribe so you get the videos as they come out.
Coach Cam made this shit.
Welcome to Jammin with Kron Rex.
The most flamboyant podcast in all of Kentucky. Welcome to our Jermaine O'Neal episode. 7.
That's right.
Is there a 7th episode? Jermaine? Yeah, okay. I don't know how much love we got for Jermaine O'Neal out there, so I had to be a little bit.
I was going to say, a couple people will get it. Most people will get it now.
Yeah, Jermaine O'Neal will get it. Other than that, I don't know. But yeah, welcome back, guys. It's been a pretty... I don't know. It's been a pretty frustrating week for me. Personally.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because one of the things I've been thinking about most is because I feel like my pet peeves have been getting like worked this weekend. They've been really getting exercised. You know, one of the biggest things that's always gotten to me is that I'm not allowed to take a nap in any sense or form. Every single time I do, somebody fucking calls me. Nobody calls me any other time of the day except literally the time that I try to take a nap. Whether that's like, whether I'm at work on break trying to take a nap and somebody calls me, like just the other day I was taking a nap in my car on break at work. Mm-hmm. Somebody calls me and they're like, hey, what'd you want? And I was like, what the fuck do you mean what do you want? You called me. And they're like, I'm returning a call. I was like, how'd you fuck that up? I was like, all you got to do is just press return call. And I hung up. I was like, how do you fuck that up that bad? I am always hostile towards wrong numbers.
You're just hostile towards every wrong number?
Yeah. Yeah, I have zero forgiveness for that shit. Yeah. Either somebody gave you the wrong number or you need to... It's really not that hard to dial the right number. I honestly don't think I've ever dialed the wrong number.
No, I don't. I don't think I have either.
Yeah. Like a mental illness. It's really not that hard. What's your pet peeves?
What's my pet peeves?
Yeah. I know some of yours.
Do you?
Yeah. I want to see what gets to you.
What was you thinking? Because I have one in mind.
I want to hear what you say. Because it might be the same thing. I just want to hear what you say.
Okay. I was going to say like passive aggressive.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm not saying that in every situation you need to be aggressive, but like passive aggressive is just annoying.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this. We both agree that like that's just one of the worst ways to go about most things.
Yeah.
I would say everything. Like I just don't see a situation where you're like, oh, being passive aggressive is the best.
Yeah.
Like
instead of being direct.
Yeah. Not aggressive, but just being direct.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's my biggest pet peeve. And I've already started to do this where I like, if I see it, I'll kind of be like, hey, quit. Like, cut it out. But like, I'm really going to start buckling down. And if I see just stupid passive aggressive, I'm really going to just be like, say something. Stop.
I have to do that with my girlfriend all the fucking time.
Really?
Yeah, she'll just be walking around the house. She'll look at me and go, and I'm like, what is it? Like, what the fuck is wrong? And she'll look at me, nothing. I'm like, okay, I should be able to take you at your word for that.
Yeah.
But then she'll do the same thing an hour later, and I'll have to ask her 20 more times, and then she'll be, well, I'm mad about that. I'm like, and then I don't even address what she's mad about anymore. Yeah. Because one, I did something wrong. I usually try to turn the argument.
Fair.
Yeah, a classic toxic trait of mine. I try to turn the argument. I'm like, why didn't you just tell me that the first time?
Yeah.
Now, I have asked you 7 or 8 times since then. Yeah. So now I can't talk to you about why you're mad. 'Cause I'm pissed off at you because you just didn't tell me this earlier. You would have told me this earlier, we could have got this out of the way. We'd be good by now.
Yeah.
But now we're not. Now it's worse. And now I'm pissed off at you for being pissed off at me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would do that anyways, dude. I always redirect the energy.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what it is, I always like...
Yeah. But, I mean, there's definitely a possibility that if it wasn't the whole passive-aggressive stuff, that it would at least be a lot calmer.
Maybe. I wouldn't put that as a guarantee. I'm a monster to talk to about some things. That side you was talking about, the aggressive, that's all I play. Yeah. If somebody accuses me of anything, I go straight to like defense and aggression. I'm like the Ron Artest of my arguments.
It's still so much better.
Yeah, depending on who you talk to, I guess.
No, it doesn't matter. I would much rather, if I confronted someone, they just be completely aggressive rather than just being like, well, I have a problem now. Like, and then just playing it off. I hate it. I just can't stand it.
I think me and you shared 2 pet peeves that I think you may have overglossed.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely have a lot more, but what was you thinking?
People telling us their life stories. I know we've talked about this. Mm-hmm. I know how much it bugs you. I swear I thought this was going to be the one you brought up.
Really?
Yeah. How approachable we are.
Yeah.
Which I'm not happy about. Like, I don't know. Whenever I walk around, I'm not just like smiling, throwing glitter and shit. I don't know why people are just like,
yeah, I am.
Hey, my wife has cancer. I'm like, I don't know you. You know, like I don't. What do you want me to do about that? Like, I remember leaving work. There's this old guy, probably like in his 60s or 70s. Mm-hmm. You know, he was talking to everybody else on the elevator. Everybody was joking around and shit. He was making everybody laugh.
Yeah. And
then when we get to the ground level, you know, everybody splits off, but it turns out me and that guy just parked somewhere near each other.
Yeah.
And like a couple minutes down our walk, it's literally just me and him. And he turns and looks at me. He's like, I don't think my wife's got much longer, man. I was like, oh my God. I was like, what do you mean, man? I was like, what's going on? And he was like, man, to be honest, he was like, I think whenever she goes, I don't think I have much longer. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, why did you see all these people in the elevator and turn into a class clown? And then when it's just me and you're like, I need to talk to this dude about death. Like something about my face was just like, man, I can tell you this and you'll get it. Like I've known you my whole life. I don't know you, man.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know you.
And I think that's the bigger thing.
Yeah.
That we should probably address. If it's someone like a friend of mine or someone I even know.
Yeah.
Like, and you want to come to me and you want to talk.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's okay.
Yeah, but like, I don't know you, dude.
Yeah,
I don't fucking know you.
It's when random strangers
Yeah.
will come up and just be like, hey, do you know that I'm going through the biggest crisis of my life? It's like, why would I? And then they just explain it all. And you're like, I didn't ask any of this.
Yeah,
why
like
me?
There's somebody you can go to for this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, a lot of the times this happens, it's usually like older guys that talk to me. Mm-hmm. And I just don't think they don't really talk to anybody about it. Mm-hmm. So I guess whenever they see people like me and you who are more open about stuff, who aren't like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, because like most of the people that I work with, they act like they're like just the manliest of men. Like they have to be the manliest guy there. So I think whenever it's just like me and some other dude there, like they feel like they can be a little bit more vulnerable because I won't be like, oh, you're a pussy. Yeah. But like then again, at the same point, I'm like, I don't fucking know you. What do you want me to do about this, dude? Yeah. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, it is kind of just, it's kind of nice just, you know, somebody finding maybe they don't get to talk about it a lot, so they find maybe some relief being able to open. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I don't mind being that guy, but like, I don't know. There's really certain times.
It's almost awkward. Like, it almost puts you in such an awkward position.
Because you don't know what to say. Because I was literally just walking away, just going, like, trying to unlock my car. I was like, okay, okay, I'm sorry, man. And he's like, all right, have a good day. And I'm like, how? Yeah. How can I have a good day now, dude? I know you can't. Like, I don't know. I've never understood that. I mean, maybe from my point, too, because, like, I couldn't imagine doing that to somebody.
No.
Like, I couldn't imagine just being like, oh, I feel like I can, you know, unload all my problems on this poor fucking dude right now.
Yeah, and it may truly play a part of, like, how good of a, like, support group we do have around us. And, like, the friends that we do have around us, that we can, if we feel that situation, we can talk to them. Versus those people probably don't have that support group around them, and they just look for the first person that it seems like they can talk to.
Yeah. Yeah, because I would say, I know that's something both me and you have talked about. How fucking annoying
if it ever happens, I'm going to show full compassion. I'm going to do the best that I can to help. Yeah. But then I'm going to turn around, and as soon as I get home and I see you, I'm definitely just going to complain to you.
Yeah, and then I'm going to be like, why is this guy talking to me about his problems? Like, I don't care. Like, what do you want me to do, man? But also something else I know that annoys you that I didn't even realize how much it annoyed me until you said, but how much straight men hate seeing naked women. How much they fucking hate it. I have never seen anything like it.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's more weird than anything, but you're right. It is a pet peeve because every time I see it, I'm just like, what a fucking dork.
Yeah, because So what I attribute that to, and maybe to provide a little bit of context, is like we're talking like whenever you see maybe a girl post a link to her OnlyFans or a nude to semi-nude picture, and guys are like, "Why are you disrespecting yourself like this? Like you should cover yourself up." It's straight guys, straight fucking guys
who like women that hate to see naked
pussy.
women.
How do you hate puss that much? Like, bro, I don't care who it is. I'm like, good for you.
Yeah,
like, but I think a lot of these guys are because from a source, I don't follow her, but whenever Belle Delphine was dropping her sex tape, my buddy told me about this. I have no idea about it. But whenever she was dropping her sex tape, I remember like somebody actually retweeted one of the tweets, and it was this dude literally like begging her. Like this dude that had like 12 followers. Yeah. So I don't think there's any way she knew him. Yeah. Like begging her not to do it.
Yeah.
And I think that's because like they treat it like, the only way I can compare it is like if you was in middle school and you just had a really, really big crush on somebody, and then you found out they were dropping a sex tape, and you're like, "No, please, my God, what are you doing?" So that's the only thing I can think to compare to on like how these people are thinking. Like these are their real world crushes. Like even though they don't have a chance with them, they probably just see it as like I don't want to see with somebody else. Yeah. And it's kind of sad.
I've never thought about it that way.
That's got to be it, though.
It really has to be, because there's nothing else that makes sense.
But things like that, I can think that of. But then, like, some of them are like 40-year-old grown men that have like family and kids. Yeah. And they're like, "You're disrespecting yourself," and I'm like, dude. Why are you being so gay about this?
Why do you care that much about someone you don't know, someone you'll never know? Yeah. I just don't get it. There's no part of me that truly will understand, especially those cases. Yeah. I'm just like,
how do you hate ass that much?
Quit being a fucking dork.
Like, my God, like, I don't know, maybe it's the exclusivity to it. Like, maybe they want it just for themselves and they don't want it to. But, like, bro, who cares? Like, some fucking e-girl wants to show off her puss. Like, why are you so against that? Yeah. Like, who cares?
And at first, I really thought it was like a generational gap. Because I used to see like only older people, but it's not. Yeah. I see plenty of people our age that also just go in there and be like, "Don't do this, you're a whore, like, stop." And I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you all?
Well, I remember recently my girlfriend was talking to me about, like, at work, they had a customer, this older guy, like 70 years old, who came up to her and told her that he told her that he was like, "Oh, I appreciate the way you dress. Most people your age just show off everything, and they do all this." I'm like, why are you complaining? Like, why would you go out in public? You see a girl just like maybe showing off some fucking heavies and some ass, and you're like, ugh, yeah, like, and you're straight. Yeah. Like, how are you going to look at it and just be like, fucking gross? Yeah. Like, that is disgusting.
Now, if they were a gay guy, and they were just like, ugh, disgusting. Like, I get it a
little. I don't think gay guys are like, ugh.
I've never seen a gay guy comment and be like, "You fucking whore." It's always these straight guys who are doing it. And that's what's even crazier.
I don't know. Do you think they actually have their best interest in mind, or they're just like, "Hey, you should just be sharing that with me. Like, I'm your top OnlyFans subscriber. Like, how dare you?" I just think it's baffling that we live in a time and age where we can see that any fucking time we want. Yeah. Like, we have unlimited access to it. If there's someone hot we see online, there's a decent chance to have an OnlyFans. Yeah. And, like, back in, like, the fucking 1890s, if you saw somebody hot, you was like, there was only one way you was going to see him naked.
Yeah. Well, two. You either get with them or,
like, make them get.
I was going to say, like, porn or something.
Oh, no, I don't think the first porn actually. Well, I don't think they.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think the first porn actually happened until, like, the 40s or something.
I don't know. I don't know when porn started.
I thought you was going to talk about the very relaxed rape laws back in the 1890s. I didn't know if that's where this conversation is going, but I was gearing up for it. I was like, yeah, back in the day, you could probably just make people and nobody really cared. So, yeah, different conversation. But, like, that was the only way you're going to see people that you thought was attractive naked. Mm-hmm. But nowadays, like, if you want to see somebody naked, if you pay them...
They will.
You will. More than likely, yeah.
Yeah.
And so... I mean, people are just upset about that.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, like, I want to see this person naked, and I can pay to see them naked? Disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, dude, fucking shovel out $5, $10, I don't know, whatever they fucking charge a week or a month, and just look at them naked. And just, you know, I think they need some post-nut clarity. I think that's the problem. Like, they're around their family, they haven't had time to fucking yank one out yet, and they're like, disgusting. Or... maybe they just yanked one out. Maybe that is their post-nut clarity.
Maybe.
Because I know there's been plenty of times where I've got my post-nut clarity.
Yeah.
And I'm just, you know, wiping shit up. And I'm like, ugh. Fucking gross. Like, I gotta immediately click off the video. I'm like, oh, that's gross, man. Like, how dare you objectify yourself? I'm that guy. I'm that guy we're talking about. Post-nut clarity will just make you be like... man, this is
but even the people,
why am I doing this?
Even the people before, you know that at least there's some cases that they'll go on Twitter and be like, "This fucking whore," and then they're going to Pornhub and looking up what that fucking girl looked like.
Whores that look like this. Like, I don't know. It's just so weird. People seeing straight people be so gay about very straight things.
And again, if I seen like a girl comment, then immediately I'd be like, "Oh, they're jealous." I at least get it to some extent, and like I feel bad for the girl that's commenting because I'm like, oh, they're jealous, they're insecure, like they feel bad, and it makes me feel a little bad for that person.
That's immediately what I think of whenever I see girls hate on other girls.
Exactly,
that do that.
But again, it's not girls. Yeah, it's straight guys who are hating,
who are the most vocal about it.
Yeah,
I don't get that, man.
It makes zero sense to me.
I don't get it, man. We need to support our sex workers more, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking, okay, we're not going to say that.
Wherever that was going, I know it wasn't good.
We need to have a society where it's like soldiers and sex workers right beside each other. Yeah. Like, you know, like I don't do this because I'm not a fucking cornball. I don't think it's corny to think you're troops. But, dude, I'm not going to be one of those people that I see like a fucking... I'm not going to see a troop in the middle of the mall and just go... what do you want, man? Like, but I'm going to start doing that to sex workers. Like, if I come across Asa Akira in the food court, I'm just... she'll look at me and just... I mean, dude, they put themselves out. I mean, they're in a very vulnerable spot. They have to deal with so much shit. Yeah. I'm assuming.
Don't lie.
That's something I need to work on. I need to stop assuming. Nah. Most of my philosophies in life are based on assuming. Yeah. That's kind of philosophy.
Yeah. You're a modern day philosopher.
Yeah. You know what happens when you assume, right?
You become a philosopher?
Yeah, whatever. I wonder when that job title stopped.
Philosopher?
Yeah.
I think there are still modern day philosophers.
Dude, that's stupid.
I couldn't imagine.
That's stupid.
I can't imagine how hard of a job that is to get into. To like, that to be your official title.
Yeah. I don't think you get paid for it.
I don't know. I've literally never looked into it.
You shouldn't.
Yeah.
You really shouldn't. We really deserve to be sponsored by OnlyFans. And so, can we, like, submit our application for that?
I think OnlyFans is doing well enough that they don't sponsor anyone. I'm gonna be real with you here.
I mean, so are other brands. I mean, there's a lot of places that have sponsors that are doing fine.
Doing fine is different than, like, who doesn't know?
Like, this is like peak sex worker time.
Yeah, like, this is, like, not a sponsor, but, like, Manscaped is one that I see everywhere. Hopefully a sponsor soon. But, like, not everyone knows what that is. Yeah, if you watch, like, podcasts and stuff, you probably have heard of it, but not everyone in the world knows what that is. If you just have a social media, you know what an OnlyFans is. one way or another. It's always talked about. It's
if
brought up.
you're a 40-year-old straight white male with a family, you know what what OnlyFans is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never understood that. I was hoping that was going to be something you brought up too, because I fucking hate it.
I didn't even think about it. Because I don't think of it as, I don't know, pet peeve's a weird thing, because I don't think of it as a pet peeve. I think of a pet peeve as something that like I see someone do and it kind of like irritates me.
Yeah.
But like I don't think of that on like social media.
It kind of
is.
Yeah,
it definitely is. I just don't think about it in that way. I think about it as like things I see in person that I'm like, ugh, like I just don't like it.
Seeing somebody like shame somebody for, like seeing a straight guy shame a girl for posting pictures that he should want to see, because I've seen some of them where like they follow them, and they'll post a naked picture and they'll be like, ugh, and I'm like, what? You don't know them. What else are you following them for? Like,
they'll follow people just to make fun of them and just to shame them, which is just like,
well, that's their kink. We don't kink shame.
We don't kink shame.
Some kink should be shamed.
We don't.
Feet guys?
We don't kink shame, but we should.
Yeah, feet guys should be kink shamed. There's got to be some statistic where they're more likely to end up in jail than other kinks.
But I honestly didn't think that that's what you were about to bring up when you said we had a couple in common. Because I thought you were going to bring up, like, slow driving in the fast lane.
Geese.
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 Oh, geese. Geese. I thought you were saying keys. I was like, keys? What the fuck are you talking about? I fucking hate geese. That's more than a pet peeve. That's a fucking hatred. But I thought you were going to talk about, like, slow driving.
That's kind of more than I feel about slow driving how you... I don't mind slow... I don't... Oh, okay. Slow driving is over generalization. Yeah. Because, like, I don't mind slow driving. Sometimes, sometimes I do. Sometimes I really just don't. I'm just not in the biggest rush, which is rare.
If you're driving slow in the slow lane...
Yeah, go for it. Like, I'll find myself trying to pass somebody and, like... Say it's a 3-lane interstate and I'm trying to pass somebody and I drive all the way over to the slow lane to pass somebody. And I'm like, man, I'm trying to go. Why aren't they... And then I'm like, oh, I'm stupid. I'm in the slow lane. Mm-hmm. Like, this is where, like, old people and truck drivers should be. But instead, them stupid motherfuckers always find themselves in the far left lane. I hate them to death. Fuck truck drivers. Fuck old people. Fuck them to death, dude.
Speak of fuck truck drivers, you remember the video that we seen of the 2 trucks in the 2 lanes where they just blocked it for miles and miles?
Yeah, like over like 5 miles of them on a 2-lane interstate or highway or whatever. I don't know what the fuck the difference are between roads. But literally 2 trucks side by side, not allowing anybody to pass for 5+ miles. Fuck, I feel like that's just a truck driver code of fuck whoever's behind you.
Yeah.
I love it so much whenever I see a truck driver is pulled over because they're not supposed to be in the far left lane.
No.
They're really not.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jacob. Fuck you. This will be a test to see if he watches this. If he doesn't message us, then we'll be like, hey.
He's going to get, like, backlogged, and then, like, a year from now, he's going to message and be like, hey, I just watched this episode. Fuck you, buddy.
Congrats on the kid, buddy.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah, I'm happy for both of you guys.
And the engagement.
Yes.
Yeah, congratulations.
But other than that, fuck truck drivers. It's still fuck. Sometimes fuck you, Jacob. But no, I'm seriously happy for the guy. But yeah, fuck all truck drivers and fuck all old people who stay in the far left lane of things.
And it's always old people in truck drivers.
There is a lane made for you. Get over there. Get over there. Just get the fuck over there. So yeah, my blood pressure is rising. So let's just talk about song of the week.
Song of the week. You want to start off?
Yeah, sure. Mine is Lil Uzi Vert's magnum opus of 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Super happy. But, honestly, it hasn't been too much. I mean, like, I've been listening to it a little bit more. Mm-hmm. But honestly, one of the main reasons I picked it is because, obviously, it's my favorite Lil Uzi song. Yes. Love is Rage 2. My favorite album from
We both own it.
Yeah. Super, super, super good album. Yeah. And that is one of the deluxes that didn't disappoint. Because remember...
I don't think that's a deluxe.
20 minutes?
No, I think that's a normal.
Nope. 20 minutes? 20 minutes is part of it. Check it.
I'm pretty sure.
I'll check it.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm almost certain that's the outro. I don't think that's the deluxe, because I think the deluxe added the video game beat one that kind of sucks.
Yeah, 20 minutes is literally the last one on the deluxe. Yeah, because look.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't think... Skirt Skirt was what I was thinking of.
Yeah. And so, like, this is Love is Rage 2, the non-deluxe. It ends at XO Tour Life.
Wow.
So, yeah, the deluxe...
I really thought it wasn't part of
the deluxe. includes Skirt Skirt, Loaded, Diamonds All on My Wrist, 20 minutes.
Yeah. Which Skirt Skirt is the worst song on the entire album.
Yes. Diamonds All on My Wrist, I grew to appreciate more.
Love it.
I hated it at first. I really did.
Really?
I grew to appreciate more. Loaded is... It's pretty good.
I love when he does the high pitch and then he'll go into that low pitch.
Yeah.
Love that. So Diamond on My Wrist was something I really liked.
Yeah, I mean, it's a stacked album. I mean, I love so much of it.
It bothers me. Another
Neon Guts.
You know what? Pet peeve. Another pet peeve.
Sure.
I hate when people say Love is Rage 2 sucks.
I honestly don't hear that much.
Really?
Yeah.
I see a lot of... Well, I see a lot of, like... When he was dropping, like, Eternal Take, it was more often, obviously. But I was seeing, like, rankings of his albums, and Love is Rage 2 was on, like, the worst or the second worst so many times, and it fucking bothers me.
Love is Rage 2 is his best album.
I don't even think it's close.
No, I don't either. It's so good, and the deluxe, for me at least, didn't disappoint. 20 minutes, I think, his magnum opus.
Yeah.
And honestly, one of the biggest reasons, besides all that stuff we named... If I didn't pick it, I knew you was going to at some point fucking pick it. Because I knew me and you agreed about it.
Yeah.
You're like, I can't let this motherfucker take this from me. So, yeah. So 20 minutes.
Fair.
That's my SOTW. Song of the week.
I know what it means.
Okay. You looked at me like you did.
It was just, I don't know. It was weird to hear it out loud.
Abbreviation.
Yeah, it was just really weird to hear it out loud. So my song of the week is Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield.
Can you tell me why?
It's been popping up on my timeline a little more, and it just made me.
Is that fatty? It is. Okay, dude. She. Yeah. I mean, Natasha Bedingfield's.
Would have never guessed.
Would have never guessed.
Yeah.
She has that, like. I could almost bet that she used to play, like. Not volleyball. But softball. I bet she used to play softball. She's got that softball fatty that you can only get from like she worked out when she was in high school.
Yeah.
She worked out during her youth and she was rewarded with just a fucking fatty.
Yeah. Because I remember seeing a post that was like, when did Natasha Bedingfield get a fatty?
They was like, has Natasha Bedingfield always had that wagon? Yeah. And she said, yes, actually.
Yeah.
I've always had this fucking dump truck attached to me.
Yeah. And I've always really liked that song. I love the, like, upbeat, poppy music that's...
Yeah, outside of her fatty, that is a great song.
Yeah, I've always liked it, but I had a new appreciation for the song.
I had a hard on for the song. But no, it is such a great song.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Is there a music video to it?
I don't know. I don't watch music videos anymore. Now that MTV isn't a thing.
I'm going to watch Natasha Bedingfield's music videos from now on.
I'm going to start.
That's my girl.
Yeah.
No, that's fucking cool, man. I'm sidetracked now. I got fucking tunnel dumpster vision.
Dumpster vision.
But no,
alleyway dumpster vision. This ain't the tunnel. This is the alleyway.
God damn it, man. But yeah, I mean, in not non-dump truck news, but like music news. Did you end up seeing Grimes' tattoo?
I think on anyone else in the world,
we can pull it up. I'm gonna make this a little difficult for you or easy. We'll pull it up right here.
Right there?
Right here.
Okay. I'm gonna put it right over like you. It covers you up. Here? Yeah. While you're doing all that, I'm just gonna cover you up with it.
Yeah.
I think on anyone else, I would have hated it more. I still don't like it.
Her.
Yeah, it just fits her.
I fucking love her.
Yeah, I really like her.
I think she is so cute. I think her music is amazing. Where is she?
She's up there. I don't think... Oh, yeah.
I love this fucking album.
Yeah.
I
Honestly,
love it so much, dude.
Honestly, it looks like the Poppy album. Like the black paint on the Poppy album. Yeah. No, the tattoo. What are you...
Well, okay, so anybody who doesn't know what her tattoo is supposed to be like alien scars.
Yeah.
Cool concept. I mean, I love that concept. I wouldn't do it.
No.
But,
I think if the... What color is the tattoo? Isn't it like a reddish color or something?
It literally looks like a scar.
Yeah. Which I guess is probably what she was going for.
Yeah.
But that's another reason I don't like it as much.
Yeah. It's definitely not one of the worst tattoos I've seen.
What's the worst tattoo you've seen?
One of the worst tattoos I've seen, it may be just like a pop culture wise. Like there's terrible tattoos. There's god awful tattoos, and I'm not talking.
Are you talking like seeing seen it personally?
No.
Or on someone
I'm not
else?
talking like quality wise because like I remember going down to Zappos to ball. This dude literally had like a trash can tattooed on him.
I remember someone had King on their back, kind of like where you get like your last, like you've seen people get like their last name on their back, and someone was like, "Oh, your last name's King?" He goes, "No," and that might be the worst tattoo I've ever personally seen.
Why would you think that? But no, like not talking quality, but one of the worst like ideas to a tattoo was maybe pop culture wise. There's probably a lot worse ideas, but that one bitch that had Drake. Tattooed on her head.
I thought you were going to say the person that had all the emojis all over him.
Oh, he's an NBA player.
Yeah, but no one knows who it is.
Do something. Jacob knows. He used to play for the Sixers.
Well,
I guarantee he knows.
He probably knows.
Who cares what a truck driver thinks? But no, that your tattoo's fucking bad. Whenever you like, she's probably really excited. She went. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get a Drake tattoo.
Yeah,
it's gonna be dope. He's gonna deep dick me." And he literally, somebody showed him that, and he threatened the tattoo artist. You know your tattoo is bad when your tattoo artist is threatened.
Yeah.
And why would you threaten the tattoo artist? That's kind of fucking corny.
Yeah.
This chick went in, I guarantee you.
It's his fucking job.
Yeah, I've met tattoo artists, and they'll, they're not supposed to judge you for what you want, for one. Yeah. And sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, hey, you sure you want this?" Like, you just make sure it's a face tattoo, even if they think it's stupid. But it's just like, "Hey, this is a face tattoo. Are you sure you want it?"
The famous person that got the TikTok emblem, and they were like, "How's it look?" And he goes, "It's what you wanted." Shout out to tattoo artists that do try to talk you out of stuff like that.
I feel like it's a lot of tattoo artists that do that. Like, that is not the tattoo artist's fault. If somebody comes in, and that'd be like going, say you go to McDonald's to get, we're not getting a McDonald's sponsor. I don't know why I'm like, we got to protect this.
Not a sponsor, but hopefully one day. We'll take everything.
If you walk into McDonald's like, "Hey, can I get your new chicken sandwich?" And they're like, "No, it's not good. I'm not going to let you pay that."
Yeah.
And you're like, "What do you mean?" Like, "No, I'm not letting you."
Yeah.
Like it's so stupid I think it's corny to threaten the tattoo artist for him doing his job.
Yeah.
And when, if it's a tattoo artist like like any tattoo artist I've ever encountered, they'll be like, "Oh, hey, what's the meaning behind this?" Like, just trying to strike up conversation.
Yeah.
I've never gotten a face tattoo, but, I've talked to my artist about people who do get face tattoos or something really big or intrusive.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, "Hey, are you sure you want to do this? Like, I'm not judging you for it. You do you.
Yeah.
But are you sure you want this?" Yeah. Because people do regret tattoos. It's something that happens.
Yeah.
So I think it's just kind of stupid to be like, and I know it's not like that dude ended up dying because of Drake's threat. Yeah. But I think it's just bad press and just stupid thing to be like, "Oh, when I see the tattoo artist, I'd fuck him up." Like,
it wasn't his fault.
Yeah. Like, it's not his fault. It's the girl's fault.
I also don't, not even, the Drake one was kind of dumb, but I don't like big forehead tattoos at all.
That was the only head tattoo, face tattoo she had, too.
Yeah. I think,
it's just Drake.
I think, Post Malone's, little bob wire across his, hairline. I don't hate it. I don't like it necessarily.
Again, for Post Malone,
it fits.
And, what do you have to lose? Are you going to lose a job interview because of that?
Yeah. Yeah, but,
whatever.
When, Amber Rose, when she got the big forehead tattoo, I was like, I just don't like big forehead tattoos. I've never seen one that I'm like, "Oh, that looks good."
Well, you're a guy who appreciates big foreheads. You just like seeing big foreheads.
That is true.
And it makes foreheads look smaller if they...
Oh, good point. Maybe that's why I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I've never thought about it that way. But that's true.
I think your boner's getting in the way of that.
Maybe.
But I don't know. I just think it's a little corny to threaten somebody over that. I mean, even though it's an empty thing. And what I think is crazy is, like, this bitch got that tattooed, and if you're reading this, it's too late. Hadn't even dropped yet.
Yeah.
So, like, this was like, what's the fucking...
I don't even think it was... I think it was before Take Care.
Yeah, well, what was the one, like, I'm going in? What was that on? What is that?
Oh, my God, I can't...
We have phones. I'm looking it up.
Yeah. I can't believe we can't remember.
We're not making a fucking XO label mistake again. I'm not doing that shit, man.
Yeah, we got
So Far Gone.
Yes.
Yeah, this was probably like So Far Gone era. He didn't even have a beard and shit yet.
No.
So I could imagine hearing I'm going in and being like, all right, I'm going in. I'm going in the fucking...
No, that was wild.
Low and shit.
And just being like, that's our guy. Like, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
No, I don't get it at all.
Yeah. But, I mean, yeah, that's kind of...
But, like we said at the beginning, is with Grimes,
yeah,
this fits her. And this,
For
even a bad tattoo on the right person is okay. Just because
it's on her back.
Yeah. Like, that tattoo would be stupid if I got it.
Yeah.
But for her, people are like, I don't love it, but it's kind of cool. It fits her.
I can't. We're about to get tattoos.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about that. We're about to get aliens. No, I'm about to get Kron. But no, I can't wait. A couple days after we post this video, we're going to get tattoos. And
yeah,
we'll show you guys what we end up going with. But I'm super excited about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
And by the time we post this, our stickers will be in. We'll start distributing out stickers and shit. So, you know, if you're watching this and if you would like some Jammin stickers, just message us. Just comment. Message us on Twitter, Instagram. We'll get you out some stickers free of charge. We're not, you know, this was at our expense. We just want to, you know, thank you guys for being here for our Jermaine O'Neal episode. And a couple days after this, we also do have a giveaway. Yeah. I sound like I'm wrapping this up, but I'm not.
Yeah.
But we do have a... Oh, fuck. I wish I brought it in here. But, we're doing a giveaway on our social medias. We're giving away doggy style. So, just check...
We're giving away some doggy style.
Brenden will be going door to door giving doggy style to whoever wins. Yeah, just... go to our social medias. They'll be down below. Just check out our social medias. You'll find out how to enter in. And free of charge. You can get that. You can get a sticker, and Brenden will personally doggy you from your house. And so we have the advantage of filming this on a Sunday, which isn't always the biggest advantage. But after an event like last night,
real quick, if you comment below. We've been a little slacking on interacting
positively,
just in general. On YouTube, we really haven't. If you comment on this video, we're gonna make sure from this video on anything that you comment, we're gonna make sure that we engage, we talk to you, and we just be better about that.
Yeah. I would say the interaction doesn't go unappreciated, and you know it's something we've lacked on. We've been really focusing on trying to get our name out there, doing some stuff to promote us. So sorry if that's taking a backseat, but we're going to get back to you. Yeah, we promise.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but
so filming on Sunday.
Yeah, filming on Sunday. We got advantage of talking about the stuff last night, and you know, speaking of bad tattoos, we can talk about our boy Whitaker.
Oh, his tattoos are some of the worst I've ever seen. Not all.
I mean, there's some that's just kind of run of the mill, his shoulders and shit. But he's got those little star things.
They're awful.
You're bold to talk about bad star tattoos.
I plan on getting mine filled in.
Ooh,
I planned on that for a long time. Yeah. But I got it at 16. It's just kind of part of the course.
That's stupid.
It is what it is.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, in all seriousness, I don't know too much about Whitaker, but I think it's crazy that at this point, Marvin Vittori, or however you pronounce that fucking extra chromosome dude's name. He is trying to like get his names in the talk of being able to fight against Izzy, and people are like, oh, who should fight Izzy? Is it this dude who just beat up Kevin Holland in arguably one of the most boring matches I've ever seen in my fucking life? Yeah. Or a dude who's literally held down the number one spot uncontested for years and who has beat multiple people
was the champion.
Yeah. And who literally maintained that spot. And
the only person he's lost to in this division is Izzy.
Yeah. And some people are like, oh, well, who should fight Izzy next? Is it one of these people? And some people are like, oh, well, I think Whitaker and Marvin should fight each other. Like, fuck Marvin. No, fuck Marvin. He deserves that. Yeah, he deserves to. He needs to prove himself more. Whitaker is clearly the next in line for that. Yeah. And I think if Whitaker fights anybody else before Izzy, or Izzy fights anybody else besides Whitaker, it is insanely disrespectful.
Yeah. And who did Whitaker just beat up? Kevin what? I can't pronounce his last name.
Oh, Gastelum?
Yes. Yeah. He was arguably the second best in the division. He's ranked 8th. Yeah. But he is easily top 5 of that
sometimes
division.
Rank doesn't show where you truly stand. Like, I mean, we see that with all the time. Like, what's that dude's fucking name? He's in the lightweight division. His name's like Israel.
Yeah. I think he's like 11 or was 11.
Yeah. So
and they're talking about he's easily top 5.
Yeah. You see people like that who is obviously deserves to be higher. So rank doesn't always show, but yeah, I think it's insanely disrespectful to say that. So Whitaker's the guy, and you know, I mean, Gastelum is one of the guys who have given Izzy his hardest bout.
Yeah.
He literally had Izzy saying he was ready to die.
Yeah. Him and Whitaker are his 2 hardest fights that he's had other than Jan.
Yeah.
I mean, he lost one. But
I was about to say, I was like, wait. Oh, yeah.
Jan was obviously the hardest one. Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, so if he fights anybody but Whitaker, I think it's really disrespectful. I think it was kind of upsetting to see that it was just on a fight night. I'm super happy that it was, because, free to me.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I think he's a very underappreciated guy, and I hope he gets that rematch against Izzy, and I hope he does really fucking well. I'd love to see them two go at it, and it goes the distance. Yeah. And, you know, maybe put more respect on Whitaker's name.
Yeah.
Or this could be Izzy coming back, showing the world that he is still the fucking guy. Yeah. And just deep dicks Whitaker.
Because if he demolishes Whitaker, there's no one in that division that has a chance.
Yeah, and he needs to stop playing around with that division.
Yeah,
that point,
he needs to just go up and
after that, he could finish off Marvin.
Yeah,
and just kind of just be like, all right, so you shut the fuck up. You got your thing. You're done. Yeah. Shut up. Get back into the lower part of this division, like 8 to 10, where you belong, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, be the next Romero. Just be the next guy that can kind of beat up some good names, and that's it.
But I think if Izzy goes through those two, then I think he needs to stop just toying around with that division. He doesn't need to be in there. No. But that wasn't the only fight that happened last night.
Nope.
We also had to suffer some very, very bad fights. So there's a lot of things that not even the main event to talk about. That entire experience on the fight app. Yeah. It was... I mean, don't get me wrong. At the end of the day, you should always pay for, you know, your entertainment, your experience. I mean, yeah, I think it's kind of lame to go out there and just stream it and not pay anybody. I mean, if you got a job and you can afford it, fucking do it. Yeah. Like, but if you're a 12-year-old, you ain't got a job. I get it. Yeah. You don't want to ask your fucking parents for it. You know, you still live under your parents' roof and shit. But if you're a grown up, grow the fuck up and pay for your entertainment. Yeah. But. Yeah, so we had to suffer a lot of stupid shit because of that. Yeah, and we eventually had to watch. Oh, okay. So we're talking about the Jake Paul Ben Askren fight. Yes, I mean we haven't said that directly. So yeah. Just in case you don't know what we're talking about, the Jake Paul Ben Askren, we're talking about all the fights leading up to it and the fight itself. Yeah, and what it turned out to be was pretty much a concert that had fights sprinkled throughout it. Yes. We literally had to watch Ric Flair commentate a slap fight between two fatty fats. You know,
Boring.
that was arguably the fight of the night. I mean, arguably the fight of the fucking night with these two Big Macs fighting each other. And that was arguably the fight of the night.
Yeah. We saw one of the worst endings of a fight I've ever seen. With the guy who faked getting hit in the nuts.
Fucking pussy.
Yeah. They showed the replay over and over. Not even close. They hit him in the side, and he just fell and was carried out on a stretcher.
Yeah, he was carried out on a stretcher. He kept holding his fucking nuts like he just got hit below the belt. Luckily, they didn't rule it a no contest or something.
Yeah.
But that is so fucking lame.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he was getting his ass beat, too. It's not like he was winning, then he went down. If he was winning, then I'd be like, oh, maybe something just fucking happened. But he was losing, and then he got hit in the side and was like, oh, my dick.
Yeah.
Like, you're looking for a way out, you puss.
Yeah.
Like,
just the easy way out.
Just finish the fight. Finish the fight.
And it's crazy that was the worst finish to a fight when the other guy, the first fight, the dude got hit and just laid down and started crying. And that wasn't as bad.
Watched the dude cry. And then we got to see a fat fucking Frank Mir lose against somebody. It's just...
Yeah.
I mean, and then we had to watch 20 different performers. We had to fucking watch E40 perform. We did get to see Justin Bieber perform. We got to see Snoop Dogg. We got to see Doja Cat, Sweetie. I don't want to fucking see all them perform.
No.
I don't want to see all them perform.
No.
We're not paying to watch Coachella live.
Yeah.
You know, we don't need to see Pete Davidson doing a fucking stand-up in between every fight.
Yeah.
Like, maybe just, like what we talked about last night, like maybe have the lower card fights, and then before the big fight, which obviously Ben and Jake, then have a couple people come out and perform.
Perfect.
Yeah, they literally, like, they would have, like, 6 performers perform, then a fight. 6 performers, a fight. And, like, I don't want to see this.
And we're not really being that dramatic. Doja Cat performed 2 different times. I'm not hating, but not what I came to see.
Fucking chef's kiss on that one, but no, I didn't need to see Mount Westmore.
No,
I didn't need to see E40 perform.
No, never. I never need to see E40 perform.
Yeah, fucking never.
I was
overrated. Wait, what segment is it?
I was hoping I never seen E40 perform.
Yeah, and unluckily, but yeah, I mean, it was just, I don't know. They need to do better with that. I mean. Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
they
just
sell
do better
fights
with that.
well.
Yeah.
Jake really sells fights well.
And honestly, I didn't even think about it in that kind of cynical light until like I saw like people like Schultz tweeting about it like every 5 seconds.
Yeah, Andrew Schultz.
Yeah. And he was just talking about like maybe instead of paying for all these artists, pay the fucking fighters more.
Yeah.
Pay the people that are actually doing like. That is what we paid to see. Well, if you're not a fucking scum, that's what you paid to see. And so pay them.
Yeah.
Don't pay for people like Bieber. I mean, I like Bieber.
Yeah.
He didn't need to be there.
No.
Sweetie didn't need to be there.
No.
Honestly, Doja Cat needed to be. It makes sense having Snoop Dogg perform. Snoop Dogg's announcing. It makes sense. You know, if you want to have Pete Davidson throwing a couple jabs, he's hosting. I get that.
Yeah.
But we don't need that many fucking performances. Pay the fighters.
Yeah, we didn't need the performance of Ric Flair walking all the way down, doing his whole fucking thing, and then
it was hosting cool Space Mountain himself there,
and then hosting a slap contest. Like, even if it wasn't the worst, who gives a shit? Like, it's not what we're there for.
Yeah, stop with all the gimmicks.
Yeah.
Stop with all the fucking gimmicks. And
Jake Paul's going to sell it enough.
Get to the goddamn fight.
Yeah, Jake Paul's going to sell it enough.
Jake and Ben.
Yeah.
Ben himself did a great job of selling the fight. Ben is a good shit talker.
Yeah.
He went around and did shit himself. Like, he went from, like, fucking YouTube channel to podcaster to fucking interviewer. He did a lot of promoting himself. I mean, this is his payday. This is his biggest payday he's had.
Yeah. But future, like, going into the future, Jake's going to sell these fights.
Yeah.
We don't need all the extra stupid gimmicks. Yeah. And you don't need to hide them and pretend like they're not there, and then whenever it happens, be like, oh, hey, guess what?
Yeah.
Like, no one's here for this.
So maybe instead of bitching about all this, maybe we can just actually... It shouldn't take that long. I don't think we need to cover the fight more than it actually fucking lasted.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so for anybody that doesn't know, and I'm sure if you have a Twitter, you know about this by now. Jake ended Ben in the first 2 minutes. I think it was literally a minute 59.
Yes.
Jake rocked him. Jake put him to sleep. It literally looked like his carcass was thrown across to the other side of the ring.
Yeah.
I mean, he knocked him out.
Yeah.
But
a lot of people are mad about the early stoppage.
And I do think it's a little much. The dude is 36 years old, though.
Yeah.
I do get it being like, dude, look, you're 36. You don't need to be knocked out this many times in a fight. Just call it a day.
Yeah.
And if the fight didn't end there, it was going to end soon anyways.
For sure.
You know, and
it was shown that Jake was going to win this fight.
Jake was going to win it. Jake was the bigger, stronger, younger guy. I mean, he was...
Yes.
You know, props to Jake. I'm not the biggest Jake Paul fan in the world. I actively enjoy rooting against him. I like the guy. I love his antics. I love he can sell a fucking fight.
Yeah.
I love seeing him do this, but he's a fun guy to root against.
Exactly.
He's just he just seems like such a prick.
Yeah, and he knows that.
Yes.
That's why whenever he won, he dropped down and did 20 push-ups.
Yeah.
Like, we know he knows what we don't want to see.
Yeah.
We don't want to see this guy win.
And that's why we said, like, either way this goes, I owe you $2, by the way. I forgot about that.
I didn't.
You just got a gun at my knee. But
you think the camera's high?
But like we said, either way this fight went, we wasn't going to be set. But I think kind of at the end of the day, I did say that if it's going to end via early stoppage, it's going to be Jake winning.
Yeah.
Ben
was not knocking out Jake.
No. I mean, honestly, Ben really just doesn't have a place there. Like, he honestly had no business being there. Don't get me wrong, it was fun. I enjoyed it, but I mean, dude, the fight lasted 2 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
And I think at this point, we should start respecting that Jake Paul's ability a little bit.
Yeah.
At least. I mean, dude's 3-0. This is the most formidable opponent he's beat.
Yeah.
And this dude literally took a ground and pound to death from Robbie Lawler and didn't get knocked out.
Yeah.
And, you know, the guy is 36 now. He wasn't at the time he fought Robbie Lawler, so some things are different.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, so I think next, there's two or three maybe interesting things that happen next. Because at this point, Jake has to fight a real, like, stand-up fighter. He doesn't need to fight a wrestler. He doesn't need to fight an ex-dunk champion or a YouTuber.
Yeah. Now he needs to... Every fight that he's had has a... Like, oh, he's a good fighter, but there's
a but.
He has to eliminate that.
And I hate saying that. I hate sounding like a nihilist, but there is a but to every single one of his victories.
Yes.
And... Nobody, I mean, he's just starting off in boxing. He's not obviously going to start at the top and work his way down.
No.
So, you know, he's got to work his way up. He's got to prove some shit. But now I think it's time to get him some actual fighters.
Yeah.
Some actual non-36-year-old, some stand-up fighters, not wrestlers, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it's time to move on. And I think there is 2 to 3 interesting people that could take up this role.
Who you got?
So obviously I'll start big, and I'll say Conor McGregor is a possibility. This is the guy he originally wanted, and he ended up with Ben Askren.
Yeah.
But, you know,
and if Conor loses
this, I think, I mean, either way, I think, you know, him beating Ben, I think it looks good for, like, Conor to be like, all right, I can take you seriously now.
Yeah.
And
if Conor loses against Dustin,
then I think this could be rolled over into a ginormous payday for both of them. Because at first, Conor just didn't even recognize Jake Paul.
No.
Because Jake Paul was calling him out. He was calling his wife like a foreign chick. Conor was like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Like, get back on YouTube. So if Conor loses this to Dustin, he's obviously not getting the Pacquiao fight.
Yeah. But if he wins...
I think it'd be interesting for him to go against Jake Paul. Get him a legitimate fighter. Get him a legitimate stand-up fighter.
Yeah.
Because... Conor was not preparing for a Dustin fight whenever he fought Dustin. And this is something you actually told me.
Yeah. He was preparing for Pacquiao.
Yeah.
And Pacquiao southpaw, Dustin southpaw. So he thought he was just throwing the charity.
Pacquiao doesn't fucking kick calves.
Yeah, so he never even prepared for any of that. He only trained boxing, and this is all alleged. I don't know this to be 100%
we're just
true.
taking word of mouth for this.
Yeah, and so he just kind of prepared for a boxing match, and then took someone who is a stand-up fighter, who's not really going to take it to the ground, and fights the same style. Yep. So he thought he's just going to outbox this guy. He's been training boxing. He's going to outbox him. Mm-hmm. And he thought he just threw Dustin a charity.
Yeah, and Dustin mixed it up, and he ended up whooping his ass.
Smart. It's so smart on Dustin's part.
Yeah. So before we go too much into this, I do think Conor's got this one. I believe in this guy. I really do.
I'm not betting against him.
Yeah. Hopefully this makes him hungrier.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we get to see old Conor where he was super fucking hungry. But yeah, I'm rooting for that guy. So I think Conor is one of the least likely ones to happen.
Yeah.
Because I do plan on him winning against Dustin. So I think if he wins against Dustin, it's definitely out of question.
Yeah. If he wins, he's probably looking at a championship fight.
Yeah. Something else I think might be unlikely, but Jake Paul just made it in the spectrum of possibility of happening is against Nate Diaz. Because Jake Paul tweeted last night and he said, I'll knock out Nate Diaz in 3.
Yeah.
Which I think it's funny. I think this dude knows his antics. He knows how to play the media.
Yeah.
So, do I think that's happening? No.
I don't think Nate even acknowledges it.
No. I don't think Diaz is going to... I don't think he's going to acknowledge it. Dude's got a big fight against Leon Edwards.
Yeah.
I think Leon's got that, unfortunately, but, you know...
We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know if Nate's taking that.
I'd like to see how Nate returns.
Yeah. But, there's really not too much to that one yet, because, you know, we haven't heard Nate say anything back.
Yeah.
Even if he does, but all we got is the little fun call out that Jake had.
But then we had an opposite. We had someone call him out.
And then we had Ben Askren's old partner, Tyron Woodley, call him out. And he's... Let me read it. I was like, we can pull it up. Right here.
Okay.
Right there. Right there is where we'll pull it up. Good luck to our editor for doing that exactly.
It won't be.
So Jake Paul tweeted and said, "Who should I retire next?" Tyron Woodley, the verified Tyron Woodley account, quoted and said, "Enjoy saying you're a fighter for another day. Try that shit against me. I'm catching a body. And you, Jake Paul, and you mob with hoes. I wouldn't walk into a pillow fight with them." That one is probably, I think, the best one. I think that it has the best possibility. Whether Jake Paul acknowledges or that, maybe he won't.
I think if you're Jake Paul, you take a long training on this one.
I do, but I think Jake Paul is now going to be shooting for the moon. I think he's again going to be calling out Conor McGregor. He's going to be like, I want you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted you last time. I want the big payday. I deserve it.
Yeah.
And Tyron Woodley's not going to give him that big payday because Tyron Woodley's kind of on the decline of his career.
Yeah.
But you know, in all fairness,
Woodley, there's no but about it.
Yeah, if he beats
Tyron Woodley,
if a YouTuber beats Tyron Woodley, then you're just like, okay, he has beat a pro fighter.
Yeah, he is a professional fighter.
Yeah, so I think that's probably like in the realm of reality. I think that is the most ideal fight. I think that makes the most sense
as of right now.
Yeah, Tyron avenging his old wrestling partner Ben.
Yeah.
Tyron being a really good stand-up fighter. Dude's got one punch knockout power. I think that goes good.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm super excited to see where it goes next. Super excited for Logan versus Floyd. I don't know how that's working weight-wise. Are they just ignoring that? Because Logan's got to weigh like...
Oh, he's a lot bigger.
Logan's got to be like 205 or something?
Yeah, I think so.
205, 210. I was like, I don't know.
No.
And just looking at the guy, I'm assuming he's got to weigh that.
He's for sure a lot bigger.
Yeah. I don't know. Let me actually look that up before we go too much into that.
Yeah. But
I'm going to look up how much Floyd Mayweather weighs.
But no one in the world thinks that he's winning.
150.
Floyd weighs 150?
He weighs 150. There's no way there's no way Logan.
Or yeah.
There's no way Logan weighs 150 or is going
Jake's
down to
brother.
150. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see. I think I don't know. It's going to be fun to see Jake move forward in this.
Yeah.
And I think this is a big stepping stone for him to be like, well, yeah, now I should be taken more serious. I deserve more legit bouts.
Yeah.
Instead of people who are retired.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's as simple as that. He needs a big fight, and he knows that too. He needs to get rid of the whole, he fought this guy, but he fought this guy, but...
Yeah. And I hate being that guy. I hate sounding like any accomplishment he has. I'm just like, well, but I mean, unfortunately, that's where he's at right now. I mean, he hasn't...
He's shown... I think that he's shown improvement. He knows it. I think that this is going to be... I think whoever acknowledges him and shows him that whoever he's going to fight next, I think it's going to be a big one. I think that it is going to be either an actual professional boxer, or it's going to be a UFC fighter like Tyron Woodley.
MMA needs a
redeem themselves.
They need some redemption, man. Because Ben was supposed to be the face of that redemption story, and
it makes Jorge look better.
It was just the wrong guy. Fuck Jorge. Fucking fluke. No, I don't know. Not fuck Jorge, but
if Jorge beats Usman,
he's not.
I don't know.
Way in fucking hell.
But if he does, now we're just saying he's right. He was right about everything he said, really.
Yeah. If he does, I'll give you my left nut. If Jorge loses to Usman, I'll give you my left nut.
You don't have to.
Just keep it.
Yeah, just keep it.
I'll give it to somebody.
Well, who am I giving it to then?
Next giveaway on Jammin with Kron Rex. Comment below to win my left nut. Oh, but an actual plug we do have is we just shot last night. I don't know when it's going to come out. But we actually just filmed an episode of for Trickster Shane, our buddy Shane. We played some Apex with him. We did great. Won every single time. So just whenever he goes and drops that, check it out. We'll leave the link to his video.
Yeah, for a guy whose whole page is about playing video games, we really carried him. So
we fucked that shit up, man. Yeah, so go watch your boys fuck some shit up on his channel. If it's dropped by then, I don't know. He's doing all this shit solo dolo. So I don't know when he's going to be able to get it out.
That's all I got.
Other than that, follow us. Look at the links below. If you want to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, we also, again, we're doing the Doggy Style, Snoop Dogg's vinyl Doggy Style giveaway. You have until this Friday, so 2 days after this drops, to enter in. And the way we're doing it is we have one running on Twitter and one running on Instagram, but there's only going to be one winner. So we're going to take every single person that submits himself on Twitter and every single person that submits himself on Instagram, combine them, one entry per person, and we are going to, just pick randomly, and we'll send it out.
Yeah.
We got the stickers coming up. If you want a sticker, just fucking message us.
Yeah. Same as last time. If you buy a beat from Coach Cam and you send us a proof of purchase, we'll send you a sticker.
Yeah.
And we'd love to hear any raps over them.
Fucking win-win.
Yeah.
We'll be getting the sticker soon, so message us. If you buy something from Cam, we'll send it to you. Message us on Twitter or Instagram if you want that. Leave a comment below if you want to hear us talk about something, or just reach out to us. Like, we're going to get back with you. We're going to do a lot better at that.
Yeah, and every week we take recommendations on Song of the Week.
Yep.
Some of them have been phenomenal.
Yeah, it's introduced me to some good ass music, man.
Yeah. We ask what you want to hear from us, and we even put out a couple clips.
Yeah. Yeah. So until next time, just keep jamming, guys.